Good morning, Western Washington, and happy Friday. I'm Matthew Fab with Western Washington Weather, and today we're going to take a look at the Memorial Day weekend forecast, and we're going to look a little bit beyond that as we do have some hot weather coming up as we go into next week. So let's start here with the satellite imagery this Friday morning. You can see we have some scattered low clouds across Western Washington. Those are starting to burn off and clear out. You can see that off the coast here moving in, we have some high clouds. Those will be moving throughout the day today and tomorrow, and we'll have some more high clouds at times on Sunday as well. Taking a look at the radar, you can see mostly clear, don't really have any showers across the area. That will continue for the next couple of days here. Now taking a look at our 500 millibar heights, we're looking at troughs and ridges to kind of see our overall pattern here. You can see as we go through the day today into tomorrow, we get this ridge building over Western Washington. This continues just kind of amplifying over the northwest as we go through the day Sunday there, but then we have this troughing approaching as we go into Sunday evening into Monday. And you can see this trough moves through the area. It's weakening, but it does move through. We will have showers across the area on Memorial Day, but the rest of the weekend will be fine. Then take a look at this as we go into next week. You can see as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday, look at this ridge just building over Washington and British Columbia and then moving up into Alberta as well. We're going to have a really nice and hot day here on Wednesday of next week. And extended forecasts show, and I'm stopping this at Wednesday night, but extended forecast show going into the beginning of June, we have a potential for some pretty hot weather, so stay tuned for that. We're going to be talking about that more over the next few days, but basically the pattern is we're going to have this brief ridge Memorial Day weekend that's going to bring nicer weather Saturday and Sunday. Then we get that trough moving through on Memorial Day, bringing some showers across the area, some thunderstorms across parts of the Cascades. We'll take a look at that in a moment. And then we get this ridge building again into next week. So starting here with the precipitation forecast, you can see as we go through the day today, a few scattered showers possible, then mostly dry through the day Saturday, and then into Sunday here, you can see as we get to Sunday afternoon, maybe some drizzle on the coast, maybe a few tiny showers in the mountains, and you got some rain offshore. As we get into Sunday evening, take a look as we go into Sunday night there. You get some thunderstorms over the Oregon Cascades moving up into the south central Washington area, and then this potential for thunderstorms across the just eastern slopes of the Cascades across Washington there as we go into early on Memorial Day there. And then we get some showers moving through the area as we go through the afternoon on Memorial Day as everyone's coming back from vacations there. And you can see that will clear out by the time we get to early Tuesday morning, and then we remain dry all the way through next week. So taking a look at high temperatures here, first you can see today we're going to be getting highs there into the mid to upper 60s, from Everett northward likely in the low to mid 60s, and then from down towards Chehalis and Portland, there you're getting into the low 70s. Upper 50s on the coast. But take a look at Saturday as we go into tomorrow. There you're getting highs into the mid to upper 70s from Seattle southward, maybe 80 in Portland. You can see mid 60s on the coast and low and upper 60s to mid 70s from Everett northward. Take a look at Sunday there with some more high clouds across the area. We cool down a little bit across western Washington with highs generally in the upper 60s to low 70s for the entirety of the I-5 corridor, mid 70s in southwest Washington, and low 60s on the coast. We cool down further there on Memorial Day with those showers moving through and more clouds. Highs drop back down to the upper 60s for areas Seattle southward and Seattle northward. Highs in the mid 60s there on Monday. You can see the coast in the low 60s, maybe some upper 50s as well. And then on Monday there, Portland and parts of southwest Washington do remain in the upper 60s to low 70s. But take a look, we start to warm up again as that next ridge builds as we go into Tuesday with highs increasing from Seattle northward to the upper 60s to low 70s. Seattle southward in the low to mid 70s, and then upper 70s for southwest Washington. And you can see even the coast increasing into the mid 60s. And then take a look at Wednesday. This is by far the hottest day of the year so far. If this forecast holds, from Seattle northward, you're looking at highs in the mid 70s to low 80s. Hottest near the mountains, and in some of those mountain valleys it could be pushing 85 degrees. And then from Seattle southward, including cities of Seattle, Tacoma, and Olympia, you're looking at highs in the low to mid 80s, possibly 85 near Tacoma and Olympia. And then take a look south through the I-5 corridor. There are 90 degrees in Portland, 89 in Kelso, 87 in Chehalis. It's going to be a pretty warm day there next Wednesday if this holds, and it has been pretty consistent over the last few days. And even look at the coast, you're looking at highs in the mid 70s on the Washington coast there on Wednesday. We do start to cool down as we go into Thursday of next week, dropping those highs to the mids to upper 70s for the I-5 corridor from Seattle to Portland. Portland still maybe in the low 80s, and then Seattle northward there next Thursday, looking at highs in the low 70s, drop down to the mid 60s on the coast. However, it will be warm in that Wednesday forecast, this one right here. This is definitely what we want to watch because this will be our first warm day, really our first hot day of the year so far. Definitely not our last, but it will be interesting to see how hot we get as we go into the middle of next week. Now taking a look at precipitation for Memorial Day weekend, not all that much. All of this falls on Memorial Day from late Sunday night through the day Memorial Day. You can see where those thunderstorms could set up. We'll take a look at that in just a second. You can see across most of western Washington, you're looking at a couple tenths of an inch at max. Some of the metro area doesn't even really get anything at all, maybe just a little bit of drizzle. And then those thunderstorms I was talking about. So you can see as we go into Sunday night, you get a chance of thunderstorms around Mount Rainier. And then as we go into very late Sunday night, these thunderstorms start to move up the east slopes of the Cascades. Take a look there. This is 5 a.m. Monday. You can see where those thunderstorms are most likely to be. I just wanted to point this out because if you are camping out in some of these areas along the east slopes of the Cascades, parts of the Columbia River Gorge there, be prepared for some thunderstorms to move through late Sunday night into early Monday morning. You can see those diminish as we go into the day Monday and move north toward the Canadian border and the North Cascades. So then just taking a look at this, we've been watching this, but this has started to trend more to a higher percentage of above average temperatures as we go into the end of May to the beginning of June, and we're getting less of a percentage for above average precipitation. Now we're just looking at average. I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe some below average sneak in here soon. So yeah, there's a lot to watch. Over the next few days, I will be doing videos and updates, long form updates always on my Facebook page, and then shorter updates on my Blue Sky and Twitter accounts. Be sure to subscribe here on Western Washington Weather and like and share these videos as well. Thank you all very much for watching. Have a great Memorial Day weekend, and I will talk to you all later.